Okay, today we're going to do one called Bottlecap, another one by Ina Sonnemoser. Step number one, in pencil, you're going to want to draw, where's my little pointy thing, a circle with another circle and divide it into 6. And then inside that, you're going to do one more circle. So really you need 3 circles here. Okay. So inside there, so you've got the 1, the 2, the 3 circles. These ones need to be in pencil. And then you're not going to draw this part. You just leave that in pencil. You're just going to draw this bit here. Oh, goodness. Pardon me. And then you're going to use these as guidelines to draw this shape. So it's going to be like a diamond shape. So it's going to come over and down. It doesn't come quite to this point. It's out a little bit. See how that's not touching here? It's a little bit wide there, but it's pointing here. Up and up like that. All the way around. And then in between, going along this pencil line, in between these points here, we're going to draw that line. And then erase everything. And you'll end up with this. And then you can shade and you can do every other one color, and then it ends up like that, or like that. I'm trying to decide what I want to do with it. Clearly a lot of these are very ornament-like, and that is likely what I will end up doing for a lot of them. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to need to turn on my light. Whoops. My phone just turned itself sideways so I can't see a darn thing. Alright, turn on my light carefully because I learned that this red really does a number on you guys. And if you don't have if you can't draw a good circle, a little cup. This is just a little tiny red cup. I think these are cute. Got it from Catalina Island. It's supposed to be a shot glass. It's a little bit bigger than a shot glass, but it will help to get you one of these circles. You can decide whether you're using it as the inside circle or the outside circle or the middle circle. I'm probably going to use that as the middle circle. So I'm going to stick this, I'm going to kind of just go like this and make a circle out here. Now it won't be as perfect as that one in the middle because, you know, but that's okay. It's just a guideline as to where to end up your little triangle spiky things anyways. And then you kind of want to know, like, how big do you want your little triangles anyways? That will make a difference as to where you put this other, how far apart these are. And as a matter of fact, I think I want this, is that how I want it? I'm going to make it a lot smaller in the middle here. See if I can get the other end of that and draw a more attractive circle here. but it's not in the center. And it's too big. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I'm just going to go like this until it's the shape I want it. That works. And then I'm going to just erase the parts I don't want. I'm actually going to make this somewhere in between that. I've got it, it's actually bigger than I'm going to fix this. Alright, decided that that's not quite what I want. I want this a little bit smaller. So my little cup was the wrong size. So I'm just going to draw myself that kind of guideline like that. And then a smaller one in the middle like that. Decided that's what I want. Big. I want a big thing. Okay, so then in order to make 6 rather than 8, I make 6. So to make 6, the best way to do that is to do one going through like this, and then an X. Just kind of like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Matter of fact, when I tried to be perfect by using my template, that little cup, I didn't like it. I like it better like this. Pardon me, just a moment while I get a sip of water. All right. Now let's use the pen. That's the wrong pen. And the first one we're going to draw is the middle one. And depending on how big or little these are, will be how big your little spiky diamond shapes are. Mine's going to be really big. And I'm just thinking. I'm having a small moment. Okay. Just thinking out loud. Okay, there's my circle. And I didn't do a very good job of connecting right there. I was thinking of something else. And I wasn't paying attention to my start and stop point. That's really far off. But since it also happens to be along this line, it'll be okay. Because what I want to do next is to do these lines, and you'll really pretty much just, that'll kind of just disappear. So you want to go from here to there. Just on those. Okay. Like that. And like that. Excuse me. I've got quite the tickle in my throat today. Okay, so now we're going to go not from here, but from like here outward. Not quite to here. But I don't want it too far over either, because if I get too far, then they'll touch over here, and I don't think I want that. So it's going to be closer to here. It's going to come up, and then to that point, like that. I'm going to do them all on one side first, just because that will be easier for me. You do whatever's easiest for you. And this part wasn't evenly spaced, so these are further apart and those are closer together. You know, it is what it is. and then do the other side, which for me is going to actually be easier to draw this way. Like that. Okay. And then you want to go from here to here along this. And I'm going to make this a more exaggerated arch. Just because I want to. Like that. Okay, and then erase all those guidelines. That's basically your pattern right there, and now you can embellish however you want to embellish. If you want to do the coloring in every, on this, you can. You can do stripes, you can do dots, you can color it. Use your colored pens, whatever strikes your fancy. And because these cross pieces weren't even, I ended up with this kind of really wide spot here and the narrowers over here. I think I'm going to use that to my advantage. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to go around the whole thing on the outside so that I can make it more like an ornament. So we're just going to aura the whole thing. Like that. And I'm going to have, oops, I'm going to decide, I was going to have it like hanging, but I think it's fine just like that. It's an ornament. I think I'm going to do some striping here. Since they are different width than the others, because I ended up kind of wonky, I'm going to go ahead and emphasize that by making this stripey. And then I might get out my colored pens, I think I will. And we're going to do something with color on the rest of it. Why not? And this is still bugging me where I didn't line those two up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this like that. And I'm going to color this in with black. And then it'll be like a hole. There. It needs to be a little bit further. That's good. It's either a hole or, yeah, I think a hole. We'll just do some shading with it and make it look like it goes through there. Let me get, thinking purple. I'm going to do purple on here. Oops. Like that. So far, so good. I'm going to do that. And then on this side, the same. Just counting to make sure I had drawn the same number of lines on both sides. Just leaving a little bit of white in the middle. That's called leaving a sparkle. Makes an automatic highlight. If you want to know more about doing sparkle or how to do sparkle, just type in sparkle in the search bar on my channel and you will find my sparkle video. I have one that explains all about sparkle. Okay, so far I really like that. I'm going to get another color, maybe pink. And do lines going this other way. Like that. I think that's good. something in that manner. And then I need to decide what I'm going to do here. I actually feel like it wants something round. What have I got in here? Dark blue. Going for that. Not sure how that's fitting in. But it is what it is. I might make those holes also to match this hole. Let's see. So I sat down with my calendar, tried to figure out where this would end up. This series of Christmas tangles will end up, and they'll, because I'm a week behind, they're going to end up getting completed on like January 7th. Hopefully by then, the craziness of the holiday will have gotten to where I can put 2 videos out in a day and catch up. I might be able to do that before then, but I'm just trying to figure out my life here, and I don't know that I will be able to do that. I think I'm gonna, who knows? Don't know if I can keep up this pace. We'll see what happens. Okay, and then I get my black again. Nope, that's not black, that's purple. Black. And I'm going to do that same. Guess I'm gonna have to draw the circle. You guys can't really tell. The black is hard to see different from the blue. But it does look different. That looks different than that. That's for darn sure. Ooh, that didn't come out good. Okay. I'm good with those. So this one was called Bottlecap. And I'm going to give it a little bit of something here. Let's see. Inside each of those holes. Get that. And then you'll get sheeting on this side. Just a smudge there. Just a smudge there. Some on this side. Some on this side. Just a smudge there. And really nothing there. And I want to do some here. And a little here. Okay, I think I'm done. It came out different than Ina's sample, which is fine. Your tangles, your patterns do not have to come out like the sample. Matter of fact, it's more fun when they don't. That is the whole point of creative pattern tangling, CPT. You want to learn more about that, you can go to pattern-collections.com, and at the bottom of the page you'll see the different books that are available. Ina has an ebook out that is only going to be available for a limited time. It is going to only be available probably just through Christmas, she said, because she wants to have it printed as a physical book, and once she prints it as a physical book, she will no longer be allowed to offer it as an ebook in the way that she is doing now. So grab it now while it's cheap, because I'm sure an ebook is going to be cheaper than a physical book, and then you can print it for yourself if you want. I have not purchased my copy yet, and I feel remiss that I haven't done so. But I'm going to, because this is how Ina finances the website. You know, websites aren't free. Some of them can be free, but not complicated ones like she's got. And being able to host the numbers, that's the biggest thing, is that the more popular it becomes, you know, you can absolutely get a free website, but once you start getting big numbers, and this one certainly does, it's had more than 1 million views, you start getting where it costs you money. It just does. And so in order to finance that, she doesn't beg for money. She doesn't. She just puts out these great books, and purchasing those books helps fund the website. So if you are happy and thankful for the website and all the resources that is happening at Pattern Dash Collections, you know, spend $8, buy a book, and that will go a long way toward. As a matter of fact, if everybody who had those million views spent the $8, she could do some spectacular things with the 8 million. But I know that that's not going to happen. But if a couple hundred people spend the $8, it'll be $800, you know, $1,600, something like that will go a long way toward helping her pay for the website. So you guys have a great day. Go out and buy a book on Ina's site. It doesn't have to be the ebook for the Mindful one. You can purchase any of the other ones. And there are some physical books also. If you go to Amazon, you can find her physical books as well. And those are called Tangle It, you know, journals and patterns and things. So just type in Ina Sonnemoser and you'll find them. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.